we are here for a quick bloom pour. I already did my white. I actually did this mold yesterday, and I put a copper color, I think it was, super copper, Pearl X, around the edge. I let it harden, and I just poured my white in. It was about 36 degrees Celsius. It is getting warm. This is the second project. I already did a project with this stuff. So I am on my second round of blooms. I'm using Let's Resin alcohol inks, peach, and I'm going to put that in the center. And I'm planning on backing it with the super copper, so I am going to use black too. So I'm going to put black just around the edge, and this is a Let's Resin alcohol ink. I'm going to let it do its spready thing. I am using Let's Resin Ocean White. My earlier project needed a little bit heavier of a white to do a bloom, and this is my preferred heavy white for blooms. Let's see, we might need a little more in this thing. I see where I didn't quite come together. And once I see that slowing down, I'm going to hit the center one more time. The resin is pretty warm, so I'm actually happy that these are spreading at all. It's working out pretty well. What I might do though, let's see, I was just thinking, do I want to swirl? And I think I am going to just swirl this black just a little bit. Just around the sides. And then I think that's it. I know the orange isn't quite all the way over to the sides, but that's okay. As the resin cures, it's going to move towards the center. All right, so I have my white. It's all heated up. It's warm in my hand. I already put a little snip in the top. So it is all ready to go. And I'm just going to do oval spirals. An oval spiral, not ovals. Try to take it all the way out, and then I'm going to go back in just a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to draw my bloom. One second, let me get my wipe. I always forget this very important part. I'm going to do my ends. And on my last end, I'm going to make my spiral. So here we got that coming up. In, spiral. Dribbled a little bit. I don't like to use gems. Sometimes I will in the center, but I prefer using just spirals. But just don't, if you do a spiral in the center, it's important not to play with it. Once you do the spiral, walk away. That was one of the big mistakes I made in the beginning. All right, next I'm going to do some outs. And I'm not doing perfect straight outs, giving it a little, what do you call it, flare, little swirly. All right. So that is it for this one. I'll probably come back and back it on my own with the super copper, and then we'll come back to demold. Hi, we are back to demold. I did back it with Pearl X Super Copper. That's that color here. And that's what I did around the edge too. And let's see what it came out like. Oh wow, that is just gorgeous. That came out perfect. I love the edge and the same color in the background. and the bloom with the gold is just gorgeous.